morning, Granddad.
Morning.
We're just showing you carpool in the morning is much simpler than carpool in the afternoon. And so we're pulling on the Mary Claire's campus, as you can see. And it's pretty slow this morning, actually. The traffic's pretty light. So I'm imagining carpool line is not going to be very long, but we are at about 7:47. So you're just going to go on straight. And, you know, over there that way is where the classrooms are at. But we have to get in carpool line. And I was wrong. Carpool line looks kind of long, but it moves real quick. Oh no, I think it's just one lane today. So, you get here, you can't turn right, of course. They're gonna make you wind around. And so there's this man that's gonna be standing out there, right here, and he's gonna tell us where to go. And he's telling me to start a new lane. All right. Hey, good morning. So we're starting a new lane, but you see, they just tell you where to go. And you fall into the behind the next car. And then we have a lady down here that tells us when it's our turn to go. Usually she's on her phone and she didn't tell you. You just have to wait till it's your time to go. So we'll put it in park. At this point, Mary Claire, who's putting the final touches on her look for the day by adding some earrings, I think.
Yes.
She usually unbuckles and she gets her things and she comes up front with me, and that way I can help her with the getting out of the car. And so I have to move my junk. But in your car, Granddad, you don't usually have much in the front, so they'll help her with. They help her a little bit with the door if she's in need, but sometimes those teachers are chatty and they're not paying attention. Okay, now she's waving us on, and I need to put the car in drive. How about it? And so we just kind of fall in line. And the rest is pretty self-explanatory. Oh, you need help getting your stuff up here. Don't forget your lunchbox. She should have coat, hat, all that good stuff. And then, of course, lunchbox and backpack. As to not forget. And so we're just going to wind on around. Mary Claire, would you like to say good morning?
Good morning.
So, we appreciate you bringing her to school on Friday. As you well know, at pickup, you come in, and to me, it's better to go park in the parking lot, even though, because the lanes are just heinous. But if not, you line up in the first and second lane if they hadn't released them yet. And they release them sometimes about 5 or 6 after 3 o'clock.
This is Fridays only.
Fridays, she said they did. I feel like they release a little early on Fridays, but you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Go outside.
Because you're already outside that day. Anyway, so for me, it's better to park and walk up, and just walk to her building and get her, and go back to the parking lot. And
it's okay.
You can actually get.
Aftercare.
Do what now?
It's okay. It's too late.
Yes. Worst case, if you're late. There's Bella.
Oh,
Worst case, if you're late. They made the cutoff. The cutoff is usually like 7:52. So they'll still let you in the lane, but they might give you an orange card, which means you'll get a tardy. Or they'll give one car an orange card, and everybody behind that card gets the tardy.
A red one.
So, or a red card or something, yeah. But you see, it's moving pretty swiftly. It doesn't take too long. You're all ready, huh? With your pink bow. Love it. And so let me just keep going. So I think pickup's a breeze. I mean, drop-off's a breeze because everybody gets in the lane. There's no lane to remember to get into. Okay, Mary Claire likes to do tricks in the car while we're waiting, but so do most kids. And so we pass up the kindergarten area because that's long gone for us, right?
Right.
Mary Claire's gonna give me a big, we call this the kissing corner. This is where we give our kisses. Kissing corner, kissing corner. Mwah. Mary, where's your sweater, love? Here. Here, put your sweater on. Sometimes we have to remind to get hats and sweaters and gloves on if it's cold, and Friday it will be. And so yeah, we just passed up the kindergarten branch. So Miss Parcells, I think, is working carpool this week, it looks, and so she's very kind, and so if Mary Claire needs help getting out, she will come over and help. But most of the time, first graders do not need help, so they don't jump to help unless you're struggling. So we know this. So, and there's 1C, we're coming up on her doors open. This is the first grade pod, of course, and anywhere along here, Mary Claire likes to get out different places. I try to pull as far as I can so I don't slow down carpool. You put your blinker on, put your car in park. Wait, Claire. Give me sugars one more time. Mwah! Love you. Oop. Doors are locked. All right. Here we go. Have a great day. Love you. And there she goes. And so you always have to wait for the crosswalkers. So when you come to pick her up, this is where you would walk to. Right here. In front of 1C. And she's letting me go now. Once she clears the crosswalk, they let you go. I've got some. Alright, so you're just going to continue on slowly, of course. You're not supposed to be on cell phones or they'll give you the nasty. And you know, if they stop you, of course you stop. And people, but you see the mom in front of me is letting out, and so don't block the crosswalk if you're going to get stuck on top of a crosswalk. And see, she's put her car in park, she's got her blinker on, kids getting out. Uh-oh, trouble. So I'm continuing to film so you can see the end of carpool, because that's the only part that you could have a little issue with if you're not. If you get confused, and it's no big deal either way, you can't really screw up. So we keep going. You see people crossing. We're seeing crossing. Anyway. We're going out. Alright, so this is the part I was telling you about. I think Aunt Half or Aunt Jenny, when they came, they thought they had to go to the right. As you see this car turning to go to the right, that's a middle school drop-off. So we, since we are not dropping anybody off, and you see that goes into the woods, we just keep getting to go this way after you stop at the stop sign. And you have the right-of-way down here. There's traffic, but sometimes I do let people out and you kind of take turns because that's the middle school. They'll stop right here to drop middle schoolers off after they go and make the loop in the woods. So if not, you just continue on out of the school. Stopping, of course, at the crosswalks. You know, of course, park there if you're going to walk up and get her, and then use this crosswalk to cross and to go up into the school village, as I call it. You know, the parking lot's kind of nasty, but anyway, hopefully on Friday it won't be rainy. And of course this man down here stops people so everybody gets a turn. And as you see, carpool lane is empty because it is now 7:55. And so although you'll have people using it, they'll get the tardy. So it's no big deal. If you get here late, just go on and use it if it's still available. And they haven't started closing the gates up. So as you see, the whole thing took about, what was that?